What's up everybody, welcome back to Nintendo Land, and today we have to talk about the future of Nintendo. As we're moving on to the end of the year of 2021, we're about to enter a brand new year of 2022. Hopefully a lot better than the last 2 years. So apparently there is some huge games coming out next year from Nintendo, and it's not even apparently, it's confirmed. Splatoon 3, Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope, and The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild sequel, plus many more like Kirby and the Forgotten Land and Bayonetta 3. There's so many games that we know about and probably still lots that we don't know about. But what if we actually got one huge game from Nintendo every single month of next year? Now that's probably, of course, not going to happen, but let's just play the cards here and say, what if we got one huge game a month? What would the schedule look like of 2022? And I'm using bases off of 2017 because we know lots of these games are either sequels or follow-ups of those games from that year. So I'm going to put together a list of games that I believe can actually happen each month. So once again, this isn't type of prediction or some type of speculation. I'm just saying if Nintendo was to have a amazing year, a perfect year, and had a big first-party game every month, this is what it would look like. But before we get started, I want to thank you guys absolutely so much. You guys are amazing. Thank you for getting us to 150,000 by the end of the year. We made it. Thank you so much. And also thank you for reaching 1,000 subscribers on Mario Mix, my side channel. I cannot thank you guys enough. If you want to check out that side channel, the link is in the description down below. So feel free to check out Mario Mix, like the videos, watch the videos, and subscribe for more awesome Mario content. Now, let's get on to our list of games for 2022. So the way we'll talk about this is dividing all of these months into quarters. Like normal, there'll be 4 quarters with 3 months in each, and this is how we'll, kind of go piece by piece. So starting off with the first quarter in January. January, we already have Pokemon Arceus. This is going to be a pretty big game. It's an open world Pokemon game, which allows us to explore this grand area, find tons of Pokemon, and it's going to be kind of Breath of the Wild-esque. I know a lot of people are comparing open world games to Breath of the Wild now, and there's a good reason. It's because it did so well defining that aspect, and definitely Pokemon Arceus is going to be a big one in January. February is probably the only month on this list that I actually have no clue what's going to be in it. I don't know what game to put here. This could be either some type of small remake, a small indie game, something that's not really that big, maybe some type of third-party game coming to the Switch that's really huge. I really don't know what else to put here. I'm kind of at a loss at February. But finally, with March, we're going to have Kirby and the Forgotten Land. This is going to be another big 3D Kirby game coming. Well, really the first 3D Kirby game ever. And it's not going to be as expansive as an open world, but more of a 3D world, Mario 3D Land type of thing, and it's going to be really fun for people who just want to see Kirby in a 3D space for the first time ever. This is going to be a big game of the spring, and I'm really calling it to happen in March. We don't have a confirmation right now when it's going to be, but March or April seems to be the slot for me, and I'm setting it in March. In quarter 2, we have April Metroid Prime remakes. Now, there is a rumor that the Metroid Prime remakes are going to happen, and in fact, that the first game is going to be remade completely with ports of the other 2 in HD. So this could very well happen around April, late spring. I could see that definitely being a time slot. We also have a rumor of a new Donkey Kong game in May. Now, we don't know if there's going to be a 2D Donkey Kong or a 3D Donkey Kong. The only thing we know is that the Odyssey team could be working on it, which would lead me to believe another 3D game, but that'd be a lot of 3D games this year, and I'm for it. I love 3D games from Nintendo. I think the environments that they create are amazing, and I would love to see a Donkey Kong game. I think this is still a little too soon if we're being realistic, but May would be a pretty cool time slot that it would fit in, and I can see that being a big game right before we enter the heart of the season being summer. And then to end quarter 2 and start the summer, in June we obviously have Splatoon 3. Now, Splatoon always feels like a summer game. It's always been released around that time, so I really do expect it to be either June or July, and I'm saying June here. It's going to start the summer off with some big news and some big things. I can't wait to see what this game is going to bring to the table, but Splatoon is just that summer vibe. I think everybody can agree with me with that one. In Q3, we have July with Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Now, I wanted to put this around August, but I feel like a bigger game is going to release then. Having Splatoon and Mario Rabbids in the summer seems like a pretty good deal, and I think Mario Rabbids could definitely happen the month after Splatoon, being obviously July. August, I see it being Bayonetta 3 time. Normally, Bayonetta comes out around the fall time, so I think this would be perfect as well. Hit a big game that people have been waiting for as soon as summer's over and get people ready for the big holiday season coming up. I think definitely Bayonetta being August or September. And in September, this was another kind of hard one for me, and I had to say something that was kind of unrealistic. Yes, Mario Kart 9. Now, hear me out. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe came out in 2017, and a lot of people are expecting the next Mario Kart to happen very soon, as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was just a port of Mario Kart 8, essentially with some new features and new additions. But I think a brand new Mario Kart happening around September before the 2 big games of the year is going to be perfect if that actually happened. Now heading into the fourth quarter of the year, And of course, the big part of the year, holiday season, October, I have Breath of the Wild 2. We normally see the big games around October, November, so I think this is a perfectly fine slot. I think Breath of the Wild 2 is actually probably going to end up being a little later, around November, almost December, but I think October is really good if there's still some other games coming for the rest of this year. I think this is a really good time slot. We just had Metroid in October. That's normally where your big game comes out in order to kind of, fill out that rest of the year gap. And I think Breath of the Wild just kind of fits here. It's perfect right before Christmas and, getting people excited and ready for, the holiday season with a brand new title that they can ask for Christmas. I think that's perfect. November, I have Super Mario Odyssey 2. I personally don't think Mario Odyssey is happening until 2023 or whatever the next big 3D Mario game is, but I'm saying Super Mario Odyssey 2 happening in November. This is a prediction kind of. I think the game has been worked on for a while and I think it's very close to completion and we'll probably even see it very soon, but I think Mario Odyssey could definitely be the game to end off the year in November. And finally in December, I put Xenoblade 3, which was rumored as well. Now Xenoblade seems like the only game Nintendo has ever released that was huge in December, so I can definitely see that being the December game. We don't get a lot of December titles from Nintendo, so that is definitely a rare thing. We did get Smash Brothers, and like I said, the only other one I can think of is Xenoblade 2 back in 2017, so maybe we get Xenoblade 3 in, of course, December. So that would be the last game of the year and the game ending off Q4. So that is my end list for what we could get every single month. Now, once again, these aren't really my predictions yet or anything. This was just kind of if Nintendo was to announce one big game for every single month of next year, to me, this would be the ultimate list. Of course, there's some franchises and games that I probably didn't cover, but let me know in the comments down below what you think of this. Do you think any of this could actually happen? Would you change this up with your version? Let me know in the comments down below and just share your opinion because I'm always curious to see what you guys think. But another thing I want to tell you guys, I do have a video planned for a Nintendo Rewind of 2021. I normally do this every single year, so let me know in the comments down below what was the biggest things that happened to you this year with Nintendo. What were the most important moments for you for Nintendo and the games that came out and moments within those games? Let me know in the comments down below, and some of your choices and some of your options could be added to that Nintendo Rewind. So make sure you like this video, subscribe, and leave the comment down below. But thank you guys so much for tuning in, and like always, I will see you all on the next one. See you guys.